Okay, boys and girls, we're going to start our project by making our grid on our paper. How we're going to do this is we're going to start by folding our paper in half. We're going to take the bottom and we're going to fold it over. This is called a hamburger fold. If I were to fold it like this so that it was really long and skinny, the paper is now long and skinny, that is called a hot dog fold. We're going to do a hamburger fold. Okay, once you've got that folded like that, now we're going to fold it in half again the same direction. So this would be, now it's a hot dog fold. So we're just folding it in half and folding it in half again. Okay. Once we fold it in half twice, now we go this way. So now I'm going to take the paper and I'm going to fold it in half this way. Okay. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half again. So each direction I'm just doing twice. Okay. Here you have to make the paper do what you want. So make it, fold it, you'll have a little rectangle. So one more time, watch very carefully. I'm going to take the paper, I'm going to fold it in half again. Then I'm going to fold it in half again. When I open it up, I will have 16 sections or rectangles. So you're never going to trace them. But now I get to put my name, the letters of my name, inside these sections. I have 16. I'm going to repeat my name over and over and over again. So I'm going to start in this section right here, and I get to pick a color, and I can make my letter any way I like. But the first letter is a B for my name. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I have to do it really oily so that this works. I'm going to do a really oily B. Okay. Oh. I'm going to make it kind of thick because I made a little mistake. So I'm going to fix it and do a really fat B. Okay. Now I can pick another color if I want to, or I could use the same color. I'm going to do the next letter in my name, which is an E. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do an uppercase, but like a bubble letter. There's an E. I could color it in, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go on to the next letter. I'm going to do a C, but I'm going to make it a lowercase c. Now I'm going to do the next letter, which is a K. I'm going to do a cursive K. Okay. I have to make sure I'm pushing really hard. Next, I'm going to do a Y. I'm going to do a Y like this. And now I'm back to B. Now you can decide to do your letters in many different ways. Some people in the other classes are thinking of very creative ways. Like one person did their letter like this. There's a B. So my name is Becky. B-E-C-K-Y. B. What would come next? That's right, an E. I'm going to do an E like this. All right, and what would come next? C. I'm going to do my C like this. And again, I could color it in, but I'm just going to leave it like that for speed. Okay, next would come, let's see, B-E-C-K-Y. B-E-C. Next would come a K. I'm going to do just a really thick K. Next would come a Y. I'm going to do a big bubble letter Y, but this time I'm just going to go ahead and color it in. Okay, and then next would come a B. Now I'm going to use white. I have to make sure I make these really oily. You won't be able to see this until I watercolor over it. When I watercolor over it, it'll show up like a hidden message. It'll be really neat. All right, B-E-C-K-Y, B-E-C-K-Y, B. Next would come E. I'm going to go really fast now just to get this done for an example. B-E-C, make sure it's oily. Next would come K. And then next would come Y. And then I will end on a B. Once you get to this point and it's really oily and you've got the letters of your name in every section, this is when you will be ready to start watercoloring. You have to make sure that it's really oily. You have to make sure it's the letters of your name. You don't have to go up and down. I could have turned my paper and done it like this. B-E-C-K-Y. B-E, and I could have done it this direction. I chose to do it this direction. I filled it up. I do have this really cool book. It's called Rustic and Rough Hewn Alphabets. And if you look inside, it might give you some ideas for some different ways to write your letters. You do not have to look through this, but it's some different ideas in case you need a different way to do your letters. I will keep that on the floor so that you can use it. When you get to this point, we are ready to watercolor.